Hey everyone, so welcome to our first video of the product management concepts playlist that is about business outcomes and product outcomes. So, just let me give you a brief idea about this entire product management concepts playlist. So, in this playlist, I will try to incorporate all the small concepts and topics leading from very small topics like business outcomes, product outcomes, KPI trees, product discovery, all the way to the deep diving of tech concepts into the product management. So we'll be starting from business outcomes and product outcomes. And so this video will tell you about what are business outcomes, what are product outcomes, how are they related to each other, and what do they lead to. So let's get started. So you guys have, if you have experience and if you don't have experience, this is just a general sense that a good product discovery starts with a clear desired outcome. And a well-defined outcome provides a focal point for the product team and also serves as a guiding light for their product discovery and efforts. However, we find that product teams are responsible for driving just the business outcomes. And it is rarely seen that the teams are even driving the product outcomes or not. So, just to clarify the difference between these two terms, I just want to give you a brief overview of what these terms exactly mean. So, business outcome is a metric that moves the business forward, while a product outcome is a metric that helps us understand if the product is moving the business forward or not. So, just to give you some examples of what are business outcomes and what are product outcomes. So business outcomes are things related to revenue, profit, market share, and etc. Whereas the product outcomes are related to the user experience, the engagement, activation, active users, time spent, these kind of metrics. So as you can see on the screen, business outcomes are lagging indicators. What do you mean by lagging indicators? So lagging is anything that is behind something. So business outcomes are actually driven by the product outcomes. So if the product outcomes are good, the business outcomes will automatically be good. Hence, these are called lagging indicators, whereas the product outcomes are called leading indicators. So let's see what are these lagging indicators. So these are outcomes that have already happened, like revenue, which can be immediately acted upon. Behavior changes driven by product outcomes include customer buying sooner, buying more, and spending more for the same product. So these are the kind of business outcomes. I will just give you some examples of what are actually the business outcomes. So as you can see on the screen, revenue, profit, margin, market share, and cost. These are some business outcomes that are entirely related to how is the business moving forward or backward. Then we have a second concept called the product outcomes. And as I already mentioned, these are called the leading indicators. So these are the indicators that are actually leading the business outcomes. So whatever happens with the product outcomes, you can assume a similar shift of paradigm with the business outcomes as well. So as I already mentioned, that product outcomes serve as leading indicators driven by anticipated human behavior. So these are basically factors like metrics that can be tracked through user engagement, activation, adoption, and retention of the user. So some just to give you some examples of what are actually product outcomes. Product outcomes may include time spent on the app, daily active users, monthly active users, search CTR, CTR is called click through rate, and the shopping funnel conversion. So funnel conversion is basically a way of saying how many of the users at each step in the platform go from the start to the end. So just to give you an example, let's say you log on to the Netflix website and you this is the first step. Now the second step would be in order to search a particular movie or a show that you want to watch. After searching, you would select that particular show, click on it, it will start. You will watch it till the end and then complete it and close the Netflix website. This will be an entire user journey, and this is At each step, users are dropping from this funnel. So this is called shopping conversion funnel. So as I already mentioned that these are leading indicators. So whatever happens with these product outcomes will automatically be reflected into the business outcomes as well. So this is all about these guys. These are not very big concepts. These are just small concepts, and but these are important concepts that will help you build the fundamentals of product management. So in this video, we'll just end it here. And in the next video, we will be moving upon towards the key performance indicators. So these are also called the KPIs, and we will see how to build a KPI tree. For now, thank you.